Girl, hey!
Happy birthday to me,
Jennifer.
Happy birthday
to
me.
Jennifer.
Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Jennifer.
Me. Hey.
Hey guys.
What is up?
Guys,
What
today
is up?
a queen's birthday.
Who?
It's the queen, the Leo, the phantasmic, the
Boom,
wonderful, the beautiful, the amazing Jennifer Chocolate. Guys, give a round of applause.
The crowd goes wild.
Guys, today's Jen's birthday. Aren't you
She's
so excited?
24.
She's so big. Look at her. Oh, they grow up so
She
fast.
grows. And hi, I'm Jenn. It's my
Hi.
birthday.
I'm Kayleen, and I'm the best friend of the birthday girl.
Yes. And this is the birthday episode.
Oh, Uncle Besties, the birthdays.
The birthday. So you guys, naturally
weird.
this is like, this is crazy.
Right.
I genuinely believe like this is the best day ever to exist. Am I biased? Yeah.
Second to
don't care.
mine, but okay.
But no, your own day. This is my day.
I guess. In your
It's
story.
fully separate. In my story, in my storyline,
Right.
in my
This is
in my movie,
in my movie This is the best day ever.
Right. The most incredible. Like Christmas is great. It is.
Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Whatever.
Birthdays are where it's at. And if you're not a birthday person, I'm sorry to whoever hurt you.
No, we gotta look inward. I believe everyone's a birthday person. Really?
Really. But I think non-birthday people are scarred and they have tons of trauma. And you need to work that out because birthdays are truly amazing.
You were born. That's amazing.
You were born. Congratulations.
You said celebrate it.
You took your first breath.
Yeah. Like that is
you were pulled out. However you were born.
Right.
Vacuumed. Pulled
all of the things.
Through the canal. All the things.
Whichever way you entered this earth was grand and amazing. Right. And I love it.
And all the attention was on you. It was in the newspaper. Did you know that births are in the newspaper?
They used to do that.
It was in all your mother's phone calls. She was like,
absolutely.
Hey, y'all got to get down here.
And for the modern people, baby's definitely born. Facebook update.
Or Instagram.
Sure. Oh,
Did you know that you can buy those?
Buy what?
Like with the little things on Etsy, you can buy like coming November 2022. Like it's just like a pre-thing. Yeah, and they just like set it up for you. You don't have to do it yourself.
That's crazy.
So if you're pregnant right now, do that.
go off. Go scurry on. Listen, go to Etsy and go off. Like it's gonna
go
be
off, queen.
Crazy in there.
But yeah, today's the birthday episode. Jenn, you are 24. How does it feel? Welcome to the club, by the way. Had to say it.
Oh, be quiet. It's like 23 plus 1.
Okay.
I feel like the mid-20s.
We're not quite there
We're
yet.
officially... No, we are in the mid-20s. 24 is the mid-20s. Yes.
I would say 25.
No.
That is literally the middle of 25.
I know, but this is the entry. We're no longer like in the early. We're in the what? Early middle? We're no longer early anymore. We're no longer.
I would just say I'm in my 20s. I don't even say like mid to late to
I'm in my mid to late mid,
early to mid.
No, it feels weird. Like it feels just like this is an interesting birthday, and we'll get to that later.
Right.
But 24 is just like. Okay, because I feel like 25 is gonna be lit. Like I've been dreaming of 25.
Same.
So this is just like a cute little like.
I think I was dreaming of 25 before I dreamt of 21. Honestly,
yeah.
Because like 25 is just like.
I'm a real adult.
I can rent a car. I think.
Yep.
That's a big deal to me.
Right.
I don't know. We'll get there. But
absolutely.
Do you have any birthday declarations? Something you want to do different this year that you haven't done last year? Something you want to be more intentional about?
Yeah. I mean, myself. Like,
that's different. What a change of pace.
I feel like it's more like focus on myself in different ways. Like,
okay,
just continue to just like get to know myself like even more. Where I feel like I thought I knew who I was, but like no. Right.
Well, and ever evolving, like, ever changing.
Exactly. So it's like just getting to know more and more Jenn. And I feel like this is really like the year where it's like, no, she's gonna be Jenn like on like 100. Right. Like as in the past it'd be like, you know, like 75, 85. Yeah, diet Jenn. But no longer. We're full sugar.
Full sugar. Oof.
All the calories.
You were supposed to go down on the sugar as you got older.
Full sugar, full cow, full fat, all of it. No non-fat or that. We're going hard and we're going home.
I love that for you, friend.
Thank you.
Okay. You know, so let's jump right in. We have a lot of... This is going to be a very birthday-centric episode. We have a lot of things to talk about. Yep. So, diving right in. Jenn, what would you say was your best birthday?
Thank you for asking. I genuinely believe I'm tied for 2. My 21st birthday and my 23rd birthday were like such a slay. Like so incredible and iconic for 2 different reasons. So 21st birthday was kind of a bummer because we turned 21 during the panorama. So we didn't get to do the Vegas and the this and the that. It was giving locked in. It was giving locked in. However, and did I break protocol? Definitely. So sorry.
Absolutely.
3 years later, I'm officially...
You're coming out of the closet.
I'm coming out and I'm saying I threw a party during COVID, but it wasn't really like a party. It was like a little shindig with like...
I wouldn't say little.
It was a Getty. Yeah. 10 people. 12, 13, 15. It's fine. But no, at the time, I think it was like we were all just seeking interaction with everyone and like human connection, whatever. Yeah. So it worked out the way that it did. And what I loved about that birthday was it was Love Island theme. Ooh. So to all of you who are doing Love Island now, that's cute. Right. I did it first. There's no competition because I already won.
And she did it great. But we'll get more into that later.
Right. But then also 23 was a major slay, and that was last year. And a group of my friends, you were there. We all rounded up and went to... You were at my 23rd birthday.
No, I was not.
You didn't go to NOLA?
Stop it.
You guys, this is what I have to deal with.
No,
I'm getting gaslit.
I was talking about... please. I was talking about 22. But okay, yes. I was there.
No, 22 you weren't there. And you weren't there at 21 either, unfortunately.
I wasn't there for a lot of Jenn's birthdays because, as we know, guys, it's August 17th. So what is that? The first day of school most of the time when we were growing up. So, or the first week of school. So I'm not able to trek down to Boynton Beach and go see Jennifer on her birthday. Right. So a lot of birthdays I missed, or we would do like a birthday like breakfast, birthday dinner, but like
we would do something. Right.
It
would never be on the day.
But never on the day. And then as we got older, August 17th was always the day that I had to move into my college apartments. So I'm like, I can't push it back because they won't let me in. So
and I was just like, you're fine. Like, I want to be there. And I'm like, you're there in spirit.
Especially for the COVID birthday. I was really upset about that one, but whatever.
Listen,
23,
you were there
I was there. I take it back.
You were definitely there. But yeah, group of friends. We all went to NOLA. My birthplace, not really. I was born in Baton Rouge. Close enough. Louisiana.
Home of the Popeyes.
We went. Literally. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Louisiana.
And it was lit. It was fun.
It was
and it was
time.
Themed.
Ooh,
love a themed birthday. Themed nights, themed days. It was green. Anyways, it was great. I loved it. But those are the best. Those are the best. But what about you, my friend?
Wow. Mine was 23 as well. You were there. That I know for sure.
Yes.
That one was pretty fun. Again, we had themes. It was really like a resurrection of our 21st, I feel like. Like 22 was still like COVID-y. Yeah. What did I do for my 22nd birthday? 22.
What did you do?
What did I do for my 22nd birthday?
I know I spent that one at home. Did you spend it at home? No.
Never. I was in New York. No. Yeah, I was in New York.
Literally, duh.
Yeah, I was there. I was in New York. That was a good birthday, too.
That was fun.
That was a good birthday.
That was fun. That was fun.
A good time. Should we get into it? Should I tell the story?
Lord.
So, 22. Well, first let me talk about 23. 23 was a good birthday because we all of our friends, again, were in Orlando.
Yep.
The birthplace of our youth. And
not even by a long shot.
Well, no. It was like where we like came to be.
Right.
It was a birthplace on its own.
We blossomed.
We blossomed into adulthood in
Absolutely.
Orlando. Right. And so we all went back, or some people are still there.
Right.
And we went to dinner. We went out.
It was so fun.
And then we had like a 90s, 2000s party. It was really fun. And that was the party that my cousin asked me to be her maid of honor. And I cried.
It was very cute.
22.
Yeah.
That was a little crazy. So obviously you guys know me, or if you don't, hi, I'm Kaylee Ann, and I love pasta. I'm a pasta colic. And so I was like, okay, obviously we're in New York. Like, we're going to go to Little Italy and we're going to go. But like, I didn't want to go to like some mommy poppy. Like, I wanted to dress cute.
Be nice.
I wanted to like dress to the nines. And, you know, some of these Italian restaurants is giving like wallpaper Sicily, and you're like, mm-mm. And like white people are wearing shorts. So it's just like not the vibe.
No.
So we chose this place, Da Nico. But before we went, I decided I'm gonna pop me some
a vitamin,
right? A THC vitamin, if you will. And so I did. It hit right as we got there, and so I'm just like, oh my god, this guy's walking us back to our table. I'm like, oh my gosh, Are you Danico? And he's like, yes. This man looked like a mobster. He looked like he had just come from Outback with Al Capone. Is that his name?
Yes.
And he was scary.
Al Capone.
So we're at the table. You know when you're a certain type of intoxicated that you just can't see no more?
Right.
I was there. We ordered limoncellos. We ordered
Jordan's drink. Shout out to Jordan. Shout out to Brooke.
Jordan, that night, we get the limoncellos. He tries it. He goes, that is Lysol. That tastes like a Lysol. Lysol cello.
Pour it on the table and wipe it down. And we're good. Disinfected.
Disinfection. So we're eating. I barely ate. But it was good. That I do remember that. The pasta
was good. Then let's get to the cake.
Obviously, it's my birthday. They're going to sing happy birthday. I'm mortified. That's honestly my least favorite part of a whole birthday experience is like being sung to. Yeah, I hate it. Like, I love it and I hate it. But I especially hate it at a restaurant.
Okay.
And for this reason. So, obviously, people go to restaurants on their birthdays.
Naturally.
So, Jennifer gives like the sly, like, hey, it's her birthday. And I'm like, ugh. Then, the people behind us sing happy birthday. He gets the cake. They're like, woo, happy birthday, happy birthday. And now I'm sinking into myself. Because I'm like, oh my God, how embarrassing. This guy is going to come and bring me my cake. And it's going to be 2 seconds after they just sung this man happy birthday.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
They come and they sing happy birthday. Everybody at that table is looking at me like, oh, what a loser, stupid whore. And I'm like, sorry, guys, I'm so sorry.
She got the pity sing.
I got a pity sing, and everybody was embarrassed for me. I hated it. I bite, dink, into the cheesecake. It is
You couldn't even
solid.
bite it.
It's frozen. Frozen.
They had just removed the slice from the freezer.
I'm chipping away at it, and it's freaking pebbles because it's frozen.
It's bad.
It's so
and it didn't even taste good.
No.
It was bad.
It was so bad.
And then that night was funny because, like, I remember asking for the check and it took hours for it to come. It felt
long.
like it
and
took
we had
hours.
to get to another place. Like, we had a reservation, and that was like still kind of COVID-y. So like you had to get to your reservation because you only had 2 hours allotted time. Like, you know the sitch, guys.
Right.
And so we're like rushing. Jennifer's like literally trying to fight with the mob because she's like, "Yo, I'm about to call Polly and get him over here."
No,
like, y'all thought you were mobsters? I'm a mobster. Get down here.
Oh my God. But it was so funny.
It was so fun. We went to a place that had a lizard lamp. It was like a red light, and it was really hot.
Arlo rooftop.
Like it was like a lizard.
And it was funny. Where they sat us was in front of a door. But it was like the storage closet or whatever. Right. So they constantly had to access it. But that meant like we would have to get up and move. So every time the guy would be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll get you a shot. Like, I will comp it." When I tell you, we got like 6 free shots,
dude, and we were dunk, like shabam,
topsy-turvy. And then we're like, "It's time to go home." I don't know why we didn't just Uber home.
It was expensive, I think.
We Ubered on the way there, and we Ubered to the next place. But for some reason, we decided at 2 in the morning.
I can tell you why. Because the second Uber from Danico, the mobster, to Arlo was scary. Something was happening. He was giving off creepy vibes.
Yes,
it was like, I wasn't sure we were going to make it to the destination. I'm like constantly looking over his shoulder to see, like, is that the right directions? I have the directions on my phone. Like, it ain't matching. What are you doing?
Right.
It was scary. And he would like ask you weird questions. Like, it was scary.
It was giving
and maybe it wasn't, but like,
it was a lot. Stranger Things was really occurring. So we decided to take the train. However, everyone is not okay.
Right.
And everyone's not okay.
Jennifer is directionally challenged.
Oh yeah.
The other 2 people not directionally challenged.
First of all, that was Brooke's first time coming to New York.
Right.
And that was Jordan's. Was that Jordan's first time? No, he had come.
I think it was like his first time with like his family.
Yeah, so it was just
but like again, not very familiar. Jennifer had gone like a couple times before, so I was like, I have to take this on. Like,
but mind you, Kayla's like,
I'm not there present. Like,
no, she's not here, but she's guiding us there with clack, clack, clack. Her heels just clicking.
Dude, and my heels were like gink.
She's wearing
stilettos,
skinny little heels. But we finally made it. We made it home. That was a fun birthday.
You're welcome. The reason we're alive today is because of me.
It was so funny. And the best
in the middle
was,
of
like,
Brooklyn,
the day,
at like 2 a.m. Not safe at all.
It was the day after when you were like, "How did we get home?" I'm like, "What do you mean? How did we get home?
You took us home." That's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, birthdays.
Birthdays.
That was a good one. Those were good ones.
Those were good ones. And all birthdays are good birthdays. There's just some birthdays that are better than others. There are some bad ones, but we'll get to that later. Yeah. So Jen, where was like your birthday spot? Like, especially when you were little, like we don't have anywhere else to go. Where are we going?
So, my family and I, we were obsessed with this one like Brazilian steakhouse called Camila's.
Yes.
In Biscayne Boulevard, on Biscayne Boulevard.
Right next to Bayside in Miami, Florida.
Right in Bayside, right on in. And when I tell you, like growing up, we would go there all the time, but for some reason, like it just didn't matter. Like I'll go there today. Like I love it so much.
It is a good place.
Day.
It's like buffet.
It's amazing. And so they only had 2 locations. They had one in Miami and one in Orlando. So I was like, perfect.
Obviously.
I love that. So growing up, we'd go there all the time. Like even in college, I had a birthday at Camila's. Like staple, solid.
It was good. It was good.
Oh yeah. Or really giving home vibes. Like my family were not really like big birthday people. Really? So I think that's why I take birthdays like so seriously.
Well, you're also Leo, so
that too. It was out of lack. It's like, okay, we didn't really do the whole like we're gonna throw parties all the time and whatever. Yeah. It was just like we got a cake, we're gonna sing at home, open some presents, be done.
Okay.
So now I'm like, no, it needs to be a moment, like every time. It needs to be big and large and huge.
Right.
But, yeah. But what about you?
I feel like mine were more of like, it was either Olive Garden or Sato's, which is like a hibachi restaurant back home.
The best one.
The best one. The only one,
yeah.
Really.
Really.
And I feel like growing up, it was always Sato's. And then as I like refined my palate, I was like, over that. I'm a classy bitch. I'm going to go to Olive Garden, obviously.
Not, you would think it'd be the other way around. It wasn't.
No. Yeah, no. So Olive Garden or Sato's, that was really the vibe. And now it's really just Italian restaurant. Like, that's really all.
It really is. It really is.
That's really all I want. And she even this year,
pasta.
For real. This year, my birthday, we went to like.
You had a two-parter.
Like, well, yeah, I did have a two-parter, but on my actual day, I had, I did like the spa day.
Very cute.
If you have never done like a head spa, you should really do it. Like, they just scratch the shit out of your head, and it's great. So I did that all day. I got a facial. Facials are not for me. Because like, guys, when has someone ever touched your face like thoroughly? Never.
I don't.
And so like,
to lay there
and someone's like touching my face, it was a weird feeling.
Right.
I felt weird because like people touch my head all the time because I do my hair. Like, ugh.
Right.
So
used to that.
And then I came home and my wonderful, amazing boyfriend had made me pasta for like lunch, and because I could eat pasta all day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So he made me pasta, and then we took a nap, obviously, because I like to take naps too. That was a requirement. We woke up and we went to dinner, and I'm not that hungry because I had just like sat in my lunch for hours in my sleep. I basically went on pause. So we get there. It's a really nice, fancy restaurant, like very expensive. And that server must have thought we were broke because we were like, we're just gonna get like little appetizers. We're not that hungry. And she looked at us like, I'm so sorry.
Poor thing.
I'm like, no, like I can afford it, but like I'm not that hungry. It was fine though. It was good. I had a meatball and some oysters. That was delicious. And an espresso martini.
Yum. Yummy, yummy, yum.
Yeah.
And then we went to when we went to New York, the pasta bar.
Ooh, that was cool. That was a cool experience.
Like hibachi, but like pasta.
So the second part of my birthday,
I told
we were going to go to New York. Me, Jen, obviously, who lives there, and my friend Angie. Well,
shout out. She's my friend too.
Our friend Angie. And
shout out to Angie.
And I was like, I don't want to plan anything. I don't want to know a single thing we're doing. And honestly, the only reason why I did that was I just wanted to see what you bitches thought I would want to do.
Right.
Like, how
I think we did
really
pretty good.
No, you did fantastic. I had a great time. But we went to this pasta bar, and it was like basically hibachi in your face, but pasta.
It was really cool.
It was delicious with like a tasting menu, very fancy.
Right.
And
there was that one where we were just dipping and dipping.
That one was good. The truffle one.
Yep. So go to a pasta bar in New York if you want that experience.
It was so good.
Slay, slay, slay. But yeah, you know, hey, I think we do a lot of birthdays that are just like, we're just going with the flow, or we're, in the moment, what am I feeling? That's what we're going to really do.
Right.
Or you'll plan something out months in advance, whatever. However, what would be your ultimate maximum dream birthday? No budget, no nothing, no restrictions.
No restrictions.
Go.
It's definitely giving like, okay, it's good.
It's giving.
It's definitely giving like a European vacation.
Absolutely.
I just want a fucking pool in my room. That's a pool or a hot tub in my room, like with a view. That's giving luxe to me.
Right.
Like spa days on spa days. It's giving restaurants after restaurants, pasta. It's giving like deliciousness.
Absolutely.
I want it. Is it giving beach? No. Is it giving beach club? Maybe.
Yes.
But yeah, not a big trip. Maybe me and one other person. Who is that? I don't know. But
hey,
that is the vibe.
See,
what about you, Jen?
We always say like we're the same but different, but we're really the same. So really, like, it's giving same vibe.
Right.
Europe. However, I'm saying like dream birthday. It's giving a villa, rented out villa. We got a butler. It's a whole like shebang shaboodle. A lot of things are being done and conducted like within the villa, but like we'll step out, every once in a while. But it's giving
right. So like Love Island.
Basically, I want Love Island. Yeah, I did it before, but I want it on crack now.
Right. You want it actually in the villa.
I want to be in the Love Island villa. Like, we're renting that out and we're doing it and it's done.
Hey,
but no,
that sounds like a vibe.
Hey, that's so fun. But yeah, it's giving that. And like also beach club. Like I want to be standing on tables, standing on someone's shoulders, everything, the whole 9 yards. And then also like rest and like calm
and relax.
But a little bit of everything. Right. But really just that. Like major vibe.
Chill vibes, fun vibes. But like, a combo fried rice, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really the vibe. Just because like birthdays, like I always say, the way you spend your birthday is how your year's gonna go. And that's so like this year was giving like, take a beat. Look at my surroundings.
Yep.
But obviously loading European Lux Vacation. When?
Right.
Don't know.
But loading. It's coming.
Coming to a birthday near you.
I literally. Also, this is so random tidbit. I randomly was thinking about this because for Kale and I, anytime we would do a trip, it would either fall on someone's birthday or like it would just be around that time if it was a summer trip. So then I was like, what is a neutral time frame for us where it's like, what's a halfway point between our birthdays essentially? So I was like Googling, mathing.
Okay. This is the first time hearing of this.
No, literally, because I completely forgot. When I was in a haze and I was sick and dying, I'd get random things like, you need to look this up, and then I would forget to type it. But how freaking funny that the time in between our birthdays is literally 4th of July.
No way.
Literally. Like that
You're considering the whole year?
No. Just between May 13th to August 17th. Ooh. July 4th is smack dab in the middle. So if we ever want a neutral ground trip, it has to be around that time. Or it's like, it's not her birthday, it's not my birthday.
Why didn't you do the whole year?
Why would I do the whole year?
So then it's not anyone's birthday. It's just like a trip.
Oh, well, because usually we go in the summer.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like, what, I want to like wear clothes, but not like too much clothes.
Right. Well, really, anywhere we go, it would be like fun.
Right.
It wouldn't be like cold vibes unless we like go to Montana in like October.
But then it's giving I'm wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Right. No, yeah. Montana would be like chill. But obviously, I want a hot tub.
You can't do a cabin without a hot tub.
It's actually like, so I did that in January. Me and my boyfriend went to Michigan and there was a hot tub, but it was like a little trek. Like it was like a little trail. And I'm like, okay, how are we going to do this? And he's like, I really don't think we should. Like it's 10 degrees. And I'm like, but it's going to be so much fun.
Right.
I'm like, how many times can you say you've been in like your underwear in the
freezing cold?
And
that's
he's
iconic.
Like, because I don't want to. And I'm like, well, we're gonna do it. Shut up. So I put on like my comforter of like my jacket. And we're like
so large.
In our bathing suits under. And so he goes and he runs out first and he takes off the cover and like gets in. And so I'm like, you ready? And so then I ran out and then we get in and I'm like, how are you gonna get back? Like the getting there was fine. The getting back, how am I gonna get into my comforter sopping wet?
So you guys didn't bring towels out there?
No, we did. But what's the fucking point of a towel if I'm freezing and I just want to get inside? And keep in mind, Luna was also with us, my dog.
Right.
She was sitting outside. I'll send a picture video here. And she was just sitting on the side. So the poor girl is laying outside of the hot tub in the freezing cold. She had her jacket on too, I think.
Right.
And
we'll find out in the picture.
Right. Well, she probably doesn't. And so I had to, because since he ran out and did put it up, I was like, okay, I'll put it down and I'll grab Luna.
Right.
So he goes and he runs inside, and I'm like, okay, hyping myself up. I'm like, I can do this. I, instead of grabbing the towel and trying to dry myself off, stand up in the hot tub, so at least my bottom is covered, and then I can just dry the top and then jump. Nah. I got out of the hot tub. I put the towel around me and I said, this isn't working. And then I put my comforter, basically my coat on me. It's now sopping wet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And freezing. Because it's literally for the water is turning into ice. So now I have an ice jacket on top of me. And I have to put the heavy cover on top of the thing. It was so heavy and I was so cold, and I had to hold on to Luna the whole time because I didn't want her to run away on the lake and drop it. Whatever. So then I do that and I run back and my jacket's frozen. And he's I was just about to go outside. What was taking you so long? I said, I had to do all the things that I did. It was bad. But it was fun. I had a good time while we were in the hot tub. The hot tub, though, was, getting colder by the second because, freezing outside, 97 degrees.
So you literally have to be, here in the water.
Yes.
And then if you come back up,
Because it was, cold air. So it was just, it was bad. But it was fun.
So maybe it's, okay, we want that. Maybe it's if you're gonna do a cabin vibe and you're gonna do a hot tub vibe, there's a heater outside,
right? Well, or an enclosed porch, maybe.
That would be great.
Just not on the side of the road. But still on theme. It was for his birthday, so here we go. Birthday!
We love birthday trips.
But
yeah, no, I think knowing that we have so many just iconic milestones coming up. I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what 25 is giving. I can't wait to see what 30 is giving. 35, 40, 45, 50. My 50th birthday?
Woo!
I'm going hard.
Get ready. I'm recreating my prom.
Absolutely.
I want back the prom experience I never got.
Same.
And so if that's me regressing and I peaked in high school, maybe. But I want a real prom.
I want High School Musical. I don't even want a real prom. I want High School Musical. That's it. The end.
No, I want
that is I was
nice.
robbed.
I want a gala, if you will.
Absolutely.
Which would I get that in my wedding? Maybe. But this is my birthday.
That's two people. This is one person.
Right. This solely about me.
You know it's all about me. Beep, 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 beep.
Shout out if you know what that's from.
Right. If you do, love ya.
We can be friends.
Right. But no, I think maybe this is interjection. We're going a little off book here.
She's about to speak a word. I can feel it.
I am. Because I feel it's sad that people are scared to get old, and I really want to change the narrative.
I do too, because I keep seeing this TikTok filter of old people.
Yeah.
The old filter, and everybody's like, ew, oh my god.
Disgusting.
Insert my old picture. I love her. I'm so excited to meet her.
Right.
She is so cute. She's going to be so fun. And
she lives so much life. She's done so much.
And look at her. She's still thriving and she's having a great time.
Right.
I love her.
I just think, we talk often the rules and stuff for women is just so stupid, and it's annoying. It's men are allowed to age gracefully, and when they get older they're silver foxes, and oh, he's this and he's that, and oh my god, he gets a dad bod. You know what I mean? That all those things are celebrated. Right. But meanwhile, on the other home front, it's
as we get older,
I'm supposed to be
and we get
18
fatter
forever.
Right. You're not 100 pounds. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been that since I was in 5th grade.
Literally.
What?
Literally. So and it's just
it's like I don't see the hype of like telling people you're younger. Like when people are like,
No.
yeah, I'm 25 and you're 50. I'm like, girl, if you're 25, you look like you age like a banana.
I would rather me right now 24 and I'd be like, guys, I'm 30. And everyone
right.
would be like, oh my god,
you look great for 30. And be like,
Thank you.
Actually, yes, I do look great for 30.
Right.
But I'm
I look
actually
incredible
24.
for 30. Right.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, I understand it. Like, you know, people... we talked about this in a class once. Like,
right.
When women are held to these standards at certain ages, you're supposed to hit these things of like, you're supposed to have children by 30 and get married. And so when you don't hit that, you like want to regress and like be like, oh yeah, I'm 25, I'm 27. Like, and you're like, okay, well at that point, you're not doing these things, so you're fine. Right. But like,
so you're in the waiting room until it happens. Like, live your life. Like, do whatever makes sense for you. Some women don't want to get married. Some women don't want to have kids.
Right.
Vibe. Okay.
Have a great time.
You want to be a bachelorette forever? Do that. Please. Be you. Right. Be you club. But
and if you haven't hit those and you do want those, like, that's okay.
Your time is coming. Right. Your time is meant for you.
Like, there are things you can do. You don't have to have children in your early 20s to be acceptable. Like,
I'm sorry, to me that sounds like my worst nightmare. For me, personally.
Have kids right now?
I wouldn't. I can't take care of myself right now. How can I take care of Bambinos?
I barely want to take care of my dog. Imagine adding a baby. I'm like so annoyed to take care of my dog. I'm like, oh my god, I have to find a babysitter to go on a trip. Like, that's so annoying. And to have a baby.
Right. And you know what I do love too? It's like we're in an age right now where things are shifting and changing, and women especially are asking themselves those questions of like, do I actually want this, or is it like I just think I want this because society's like forcing this on me? And it's like, no, if you want to have a kid and you're 40, you can still do that. Like, hello?
I've even seen like a lot of people freezing their eggs lately, like. And they don't, like, at this point in time, I don't want kids, but, like, maybe I do one day. So, like, to have more bodily autonomy, I'm just going to freeze them. And if it comes...
Give me peace of mind.
Comes to a point where, like, yeah, I do, then I'm clutch. I can have it at 60.
Right.
If I
Family
want
planning.
Right. Like, but I just, like, you don't have to do everything at the certain times that people tell you to do them. Like, no. You can honestly do whatever you want. And if that's selfish, then whatever.
This is your life.
Be selfish.
Be selfish. Boom.
Like, I don't understand why there's such a negative connotation with the word selfish. Like,
no.
Yeah, sorry. When I'm alone in my home,
me.
When I was birthed or cut out or pulled out or whatever, however you were birthed, it was me. I kicked my mother's bladder and I was the one that got out of there. I did that. Right. So and why, it's just like, why do we have to worry about anybody else? Like, obviously, you have to be considerate of others. Obviously, but that you have is to like consider when you're the people you're choosing to be in your life. Yes. Those are obviously obvious things. Yes. But first and foremost comes me. Then
you're out here chasing. If you're out here constantly chasing this relationship and this relationship, how about the relationship with yourself?
Right.
It's in shambles.
You can't be a good partner, a good friend, a good sister, a good daughter until you worry about yourself. Yeah. And you establish who you are. Because once you understand yourself and your boundaries, then you can be an even better partner, an even better sister, an even better friend. Like, because you know yourself. So therefore, you know how you want to be loved. And therefore, you know how to give love to others. So, like, be selfish. I don't get it. You have
to. And especially Leo season, all about selfishness. All about it. And it's like, selfish, again, like you said, is not a bad thing. It's really just, what it ultimately is like, I am going to put my wants and needs and desires first before anything else. And everything done in reason, okay? Like, if you're at a party and somebody ordered an array of chicken nuggets, like, and you didn't pay for it, like, don't eat the whole thing. You know what I mean? Right. But it's just like, be considerate, but also be selfish. Like, you can do both of those things at the same time.
Those can live on, like, consecutively.
You can't. there's no need. It's like weird. It's like you're either selfless or selfish. It's like, no, you can be both. Both can be true.
Right.
At the same time.
Tell Jennifer, hey, I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to do. But also considering, okay, well, Jennifer wanted to do this, but I want to do something else. Okay, we can do both. But I'm putting it out there. I'm expressing, I'm advocating for myself. Hey, I don't want to do that. Instead of me, because like, imagine if I don't say those things.
And now I'm
harboring those feelings.
Exactly.
And now I'm creating resentment towards someone when they didn't even know what was wrong.
When
you're upset with someone about something that they always were going to do because you didn't say what you wanted. If I don't say what I want, they don't know. If closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't open your mouth, you're gonna get to eat.
You can't eat. You cannot eat. And that's just a simple fact. It's like, and you're right. That's literally how resentment starts. It's like, because you didn't speak up and say what you mean and mean what you say.
Right.
Now other people are suffering those consequences, but they don't even know that they're doing anything wrong, quote unquote.
You're putting them into this narrative that they don't know. They're not a mind reader. People don't know. Someone can know you to your core. I hate that expression.
Right.
Because they're not up here in your brains.
No. Even the two of us. We're best friends. We know all these things about each other. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to know everything that's going on in Killian's mind and vice versa unless I literally say it.
Right. Or I say it myself. Like, there'll be things, because, again, we are constantly changing. We're constantly evolving.
Yep.
Like, Jennifer would be like, oh, you love to do that. I'm like, who told you that? Hello? I hate that. And she's like, well, yesterday. And I'm like, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. And then, okay.
Sorry I didn't update you. Sorry I didn't update you, but here's the update. I don't like that.
And you know what? And that's all it is. It's like, by saying that, I got it. Okay, cool. If I were to ever bring that up, I'm not going to say, but you love to do that. And I was like, yeah, maybe when you're 7
years ago.
7 anymore. What the hell?
Grow up.
Right. But again, it's about laying that down. And like, you have to say it or people don't know.
Right.
End of story.
End of story.
How did we get here from aging?
No idea.
But you know what?
Aging is good. These are the key points.
Beautiful.
Aging is good. Aging is beautiful. Open your mouth, and you're constantly changing and evolving. You're allowed to change and evolve.
Yep. And be selfish.
And be selfish.
Yeah.
Those are the key points.
Because you're not really going to know exactly what you want unless you look inward. It's like you're going out here and it doesn't matter, not even the context of relationships or but anything, like a job, a friend, whatever. You're just going and trying things out, but it's like, how about what do I actually want? So then you're going to go in the direction of the things that you want instead of just launching yourself into any which way. Like
I always think about it of like when I first moved out of my parents' home and I had to go grocery shopping for the first time by myself. I bought a lot of the same things that my mom would buy and would constantly be in our fridge. And I learned I don't eat those things. Those are just things that were always in my parents' fridge.
So you're used to it.
Therefore, I bought them because I thought, well, they're always there. So clearly somebody's eating them. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Right.
So I had to change and figure out, okay, what do I want in my fridge? I know I always need milk.
Always.
I always need heavy cream. Right. And I always need a meat.
Right.
Those are the things I always need. And dessert. Right. Because just like a little nibble. But to the point that you go through life thinking and people telling you what this is and this is how to be and this is who you are and this is how you should be. Especially as a woman, a brown woman. You're constantly being told this is the standard you need to live by.
You need to do this, and you need to do that, and you have to go there, and you have to do this.
Right. And until you take a beat and be like, well, why?
Wait.
Why are there always grapes in the fridge?
Am I like grapes?
Am I partaking to that? No. So why am I going to constantly put myself in those spaces? Like drinking. Why am I going to go out? I don't even like to drink. I do sometimes, but I'm speaking as somebody else.
Right.
If I don't like to drink that drink, why am I going to continue drinking it? Because I'm cool? No, you're not. Because that hangover in the morning is not cool. So if you don't want that, if you don't like to do that, then don't do it.
Right. And it's
that's simple.
That was perfectly put. It really is that. It's like, we all, because we're humans and we have parents and we have people, community, whatever, like everything that you think is a combination of everything that was taught to you growing up.
Right.
So it's like, while you have thoughts of your own, yes, but those are not the ones that precede, honestly, because everything else has been imposed on you as a form of protection.
If somebody is constantly telling you how to be, then you don't have to think for yourself.
Right. You're like, you need to sit up straight and you need to do this and you need to do that, and you have to look presentable and blah, blah, blah. Like we'll get there one day with the church episode, but we learned a lot of like principles and whatever, and we just did. Like we didn't have the time to think of ourselves because we just did what we were supposed to do. And then it wasn't until we separated ourselves from that to where we could be like, no one that was there to remind you that you need to sit up straight and you need to modest is hottest and this, that, and the third. And then you're like, wait, what do I want to do? Like, if we were not separated, we would not be here right now. Like, if we did not get the opportunity to think for ourselves and question why these things are the way that they are, then we would not be here. Don't be a sheep. Be yourself.
Ooh.
Be your own sheep.
That's a good one. Be a lamb.
Don't follow the crowd. Right. Why be a sheep when you can be a lamb? Don't follow the crowd. Thing? Is it? I don't know these things.
I don't know.
I'm not a zoologist. I don't know.
Is that what it is for all of them? Zoo?
I always thought it was just zoo animals. But do all animals live in the zoo? Like, I don't know. Or is it
technically
only
all animals could live in the zoo?
Right.
Because you can have your like African exhibit, Australian exhibit.
Right.
So that's is it for all animals?
I don't know, actually. We're going to, like the disclaimer, can we fact check it?
Sure.
We could.
Are we going to? Nah, we're not right now. Not right now.
But we're going to look up smorgasbord. We'll look up the origin of things sometimes, not always.
Sometimes. But it's really just for me to prove Jennifer wrong. Or right.
Oh, right. And then she'll be like, anyways, moving on. But no, literally, you guys, literally be you.
Be
Leo season, birthday season. In this season, be you. And if you don't know what that is, just start asking what that could be.
Right. Be assertive.
Be assertive. Be yourself. And like, get to know yourself. It's so fun. Oh my God.
It is like, so much fun.
These last few years of adulthood have been like the best years of life because I'm really getting to, that's why I was saying in the beginning, I'm like, I just want to spend the year continuing this, because like every time that I spend time and I'm like, I'm just going to do things the way I want to do it and say things I want to say and like whatever, it's a slay. And like
such a slay.
The more you do it, the more you can drown out the noise, and the more that you stop worrying what other people think, because again, this is your life. They don't live it for you. You live it for you. So you have to live it for
and you can take in those opinions and you can be like, does this apply to me?
Exactly.
No. Moving on. Or even when you ask advice, most of the time when I come to advice, I already know what I'm going to do.
She's a Taurus.
But I'm coming to you to be like, is this cool or no?
Right. And like, it doesn't even matter, because at the end of the day, it's like, it really doesn't. It's like, okay, we're here. This is the soundboard session. I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this. And I don't know.
There could be things like you could tweak. Like if my opinion was McDonald's is the best ever and it's super healthy for you, I'll come to Jennifer and be like, yo, is McDonald's super healthy and super good for you and delicious? And she'd be like, well, yes, delicious, maybe not healthy. And I'd be like, cool, got it. So now I tweak it. But
I'd be like, she's still gonna go and say,
but I'm still gonna go. It's the best ever and it's super delicious. Maybe not healthy, but very delicious.
Because it is, and that's perfectly okay. It's really just live out loud, be yourself, and there's nothing more freeing. Oh my God, it's so freeing to just do you and to be yourself.
Eat, pray, love, man.
Literally, Julia Roberts. Like, be Julia Roberts. Your life is beautiful. It is.
Moving on.
Aging is great.
Aging is beautiful. So speaking of a time of reflection, COVID was a very tough time, but we persevered and we kept on living as much as we could. So we had some COVID birthdays. Jen, would you want to dive in deeper into your Love Island house party? Maybe some deets, some pixies.
Yes. You already know You already know,
right?
So I delved, just the theme and like kept it cute and light because we're really gonna get into the nit grit right now. So, as you may know, if you don't, hi, I'm Jen, and I love Love Island, UK only. Anyways, I had to put that out there because the US. Right.
Australia?
But yes. I can't.
Never seen it. Honestly, I've never even seen it.
No, me either. I'm saying like how gross. I've just never seen it. Never sit down for an episode.
No.
But anyways, so I was like, I want to do a Love Island themed birthday. And yes, everything was exactly what you think it was. So everyone had to show up like they would if they were going on the villa. So it's like, what outfit would you wear if it was like the night portion of Love Island? So I got this cute little knockoff House of CB dress from Amazon. Shout out. I fully lost that dress. Like I wore it that one day, never saw it again. It was gone. And I think I have no idea what I did with it. It was only meant to be more than once, apparently, but it is what it is.
It was a slay.
It was a slay. I loved her. And the pictures will be in, you'll see. But yeah, the coolest part about the birthday, though, was everyone had to couple up. Oh. So you had to come in and get in your couple, your match, whatever. And then the whole premise of the night was that you and your couple, you guys had to match each other. So your couple is doing a shot, you're doing a shot. They just drank some drink, you're drinking some drink. Because it was a turnt function and everyone needed to get litty titty. And they surely did. Mm-hmm. I made my concoction. I think that was the last time I made it. And it's called Pinkity Drinkity.
Yakety yak.
It's good. That's the problem, though. The problem is that it's good. It's literally the pink lemonade concentrate, like the sugar, that a bunch of vodka. It was just lemonade, essentially, with strawberries and lemon. And it was great. And I was literally shoving it down. I was like, go. Are you taking some?
With a ladle.
A ladle. Yeah, absolutely. Ladling it in. It did what it needed to do. And the amount of drinks that I forced onto people, like, you shouldn't do that, but I don't care. They didn't need to drink that much because it did its job from, like, the one. You put half a pound of sugar, you're going to get your results. But that birthday was a slay. I bought a backdrop, you guys. I bought a backdrop, a ring light, because I wanted photo shoot. Like, we were in the little booth. Like, I wanted the whole experience. Like, it was so incredible. And shout out to Amazon because I bought a bunch of stuff. And I was really good at those Amazon returns.
She rented them. I
rented them because I was like, when am I going to need fucking palm fronds or whatever? Like, I'm not.
Or like a beach background.
No. Bye. See you later. Bye. Thanks. Return. But it was great. It was fantastic. 10 out of 10. Love that birthday. And yeah, COVID, it was weird times, whatever, but it was nice to have an iota of normalcy.
Right.
During that period of time. What about you, babe? How was your COVID birthday?
Mine was less fun. So we went to this place that was the only one that was open with outside seating so that my dog could go.
Right.
Because I had just gotten Luna. She was a little baby. Insert a little picture, a little shorty.
Little baby.
And so she wanted to go, obviously, because she was like, guys, I need to go. And I was like, okay, well, we need to bring Luna. So we went to this bar. There was no one in there. Like,
who's we?
We was like me, my mother, my brother, and 2 friends.
Right.
And because those were the only people that were in town. Because, again, COVID. And I was still in my college town.
Right.
So we went to this empty bar. There was nobody in there. She did all the things. She carded me, whatever, but she was like, nobody's here. I think it was like her and a manager at the place. The food was not that good. I don't think I ever ate there again. And then we so in Tallahassee on your 21st birthday, like the big thing to do is like you have to be thrown into the fountain. So I was like, I want to do that. Right. So I went, we did the fountain thing, and then I just really wanted Chipotle, and I wanted to play board games. So we did Chipotle and we played board games. Cute. And that was it.
And that's why 23 was a banger. And
right.
22.
That was 22 and 23 were a banger, and 25 is going to be a banger because
the rest are just going to be great and grand and exceptional.
Right. Yeah. But speaking of canceled birthdays.
Right.
I once had my birthday canceled by my mother because I was disrespectful. So, should I tell you how, perhaps? Oh, thanks for asking.
Let's set the scene.
Right. So, I think it was my 8th birthday. My mother's going to tell me later. If it's not, I'll tell you right here. I could just call her right now, but I'm not going to.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer, it wasn't her 8th. It was her 9th. Whatever. So, during that time, I was in 1st grade. I know that. No, 2nd grade. Whatever. Details. And it was picture day, and all my friends wanted to be cool and dress in non-uniform outfits because you can do that on picture day. You didn't have to wear your uniform.
Right.
And so I told my mom, I said, hey, I don't want to wear my uniform for my picture. And she said, well, then how will I know what school you went to? And I said, write it down. I don't know. I don't want to wear it. And she said, you're going to wear it. And I said, okay. So what did I do? I picked the cutest outfit I could think of, which is so gross.
You know what?
It was a pink shirt. So very on brand. It was a pink shirt. Okay. And it had little dots that spelled out Old Navy. And I wore it with like these cute like brown pants. I think they're gauchos. Is that what you call them?
Yep.
And yeah, I was slaying. My hair was slicked back. So they said, hey guys, it's time for pictures. And I said, got it. I'm going to go change real quick. So I went and changed. And then I go and take my picture. And the picture, the smile that I gave in that picture was like the biggest fuck you. Like,
she was a menace.
Like, gotcha. And I thought I killed that. I said, okay. So then the pictures come back. And that's when it hit me like, my mom's going to see these pictures. And so for a while there, I tried not to like show her. And like, but then she asked me and I said, oh, I don't know. She found them in my backpack. And she went off. She went off and she cancels my birthday. And yeah. So if my daughter tries to pull that on me, guess what? Canceled. I think it was my 8th birthday. I know all the tricks. Or my 7th. No, it was my 8th. I had to put my 8th.
No, 2nd grade, I think we were 8.
Yeah, I think it was my 8th birthday. Because Macho was born already. So it had to have been my 8th. But right. Yeah, that was a birthday. Canceled.
You really did try it.
I did. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. That was rude. But like, hey.
I'm trying to think of gravy. What birthday stand out? Oh my God. The one that we all went to see Spy Kids.
That was another one that I was a little bitch because we had went to the we went to the movies and then we went to Boynton Beach Mall after.
Right. And
I wasn't allowed to be by myself because my mom thought that I was going to get kidnapped and I would never see her again.
But it was like a big group. It was like, I don't remember how many people.
My mom didn't want me thought and bought in at 8 years old or 7, however old we were.
Whatever.
In Boynton Beach Mall especially. So we had told her that Rama was going to be with us, her sister.
My old,
and
yep.
And so we're like, okay, Rama's with us, so like we're good. And so then my mom, she calls me and she's like, let me talk to her sister. And I said, 1 second, hang up. We're calling her sister like, where are you? Where are you?
Here now.
We run across the mall to where she was sitting at.
Literally.
And we put her on the phone. And that was it. But I tried it. I'm sorry. I don't think
you really were
that sorry.
No.
Sorry. Whoopsies.
That's so funny. But then that just makes me, I'm really curious to see how your kids are going to turn out.
Oh, my kids are going to be the worst. it won't be that bad.
No. I feel like if your
daughter
will be if you have more than one daughter, one of your daughters will be a menace. Yeah. I know that.
She's gonna be the worst. But honestly, like,
in a good way.
We're breaking generational. Sassy. We're gonna break generational trauma here.
Right.
Like, with an open line of communication.
Oh yeah.
Do you, girl?
She just has like a lot of personality. Is really what I see. Like a lot. Right. Like whoa.
Yeah. I always imagine my kids to be very outspoken, and Jennifer's to be very like, my mom said I can't do that. Basically. And my kids being like, stop it, you're such a loser. They're gonna be like,
I always feel like my dream child is like a little, just like very quiet and like loves to do arts and crafts. Me. I just want my child to be just like me and just likes to be indoors.
And my kids are gonna be like, that's so boring, let's go, come on. They're gonna be like, but our mom said we can't. They're
like I'm not allowed to have sugar past 7:30.
Not at my house. Me and Jennifer always talk about this. Jennifer's like, well, I don't want my kids to do this, and I don't want my kids to do that. And I said,
like, it's not giving almond mom, but it's giving like organic mom. Like, it really is on my front.
And my house,
that's what I grew up with.
Right. And so at my house, they're gonna live life. Okay. You don't want them to have sugar all the time. Don't take them to my house all the time. Right. Take them to the grandma's house. If you know who they're like, oh, they've reached their sugar quota, then don't take them to my house because
they'll get granola.
Right, because we got chocolate, we got all the shit here for me. Right. Entenmann's,
no
donuts, delicious.
I don't think I've ever had an Entenmann.
You're such a liar. You totally have.
How would you know?
Because I've witnessed it. I forced you to eat it.
When?
One time I was eating an Entenmann's chocolate donut, and I gave you some. And you ate it, and you said you didn't like it. But
was it the one with the yellow inside?
Yes, that's the only one.
Okay, then yes. Just kidding. Yeah, that sounds. Everything you just said sounds right.
And Entenmann's also makes pound cake. You've definitely eaten pound cake in your life.
Yes, from Entenmann.
They make pound cake. That's like the pound cake.
Really?
Yeah, it's Entenmann's.
Wow, you got. When I tell you, there are so many things that I did not try until college. Like.
Yeah,
because I just did not have that in my house.
Picky eater.
Not even, because I would eat my culturally rich foods, but anything that's like American, I'd be like, a hamburger, hot dog. I'm not eating that. I didn't eat a hamburger. Oh. No, I've never eaten a hot dog. Like, I think I've eaten a hot dog once, and I was like, never again, and I will never again eat it. I can't.
Frozen Speaking meals, of hot dogs, I just got Trader Joe's.
Everybody loves hot dogs.
I just got the Trader Joe's turkey dogs. I'm gonna try it. I'll report back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen them before, but I was like not on my turkey grind. So
turkey's great. Can we talk about turkey bacon? It's good.
No, I don't know if I can get that. I
love turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon gives a little bologna to me.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I said it. It does to me. And that's why I don't like it. Like, I'll eat it if it's like in like a BLT maybe. Well, yeah. But you know what I really like on the turkey train? I love turkey, like ground turkey.
Yes. I've recently gotten into it. Before I used to hate it, but now it's
before I didn't get it. It's definitely a different texture, like
for sure.
Like bite-wise mouthfeel, if you will.
And it tastes different.
No, it doesn't. If you cook it exactly the same, like if I make beef IVU, right. It tastes exactly the same because it's the same
seasonings and stuff.
It tastes exactly the same. If I'm eating it plain, then yeah, I could get how it's different. But like, I put it in a spaghetti meat sauce, or in my tacos, same shit.
Right.
Same thing. It just looks a little different, but it tastes the same.
And turkey slices, I'm in there.
Ground turkey reheats better.
Right. You have mentioned this.
Than regular ground beef.
Right.
Sorry.
This is crazy. But yeah, no, like there are so many things that
I'm here for it.
Turkey's good.
Turkey is good.
Lean meats or whatever the hell.
Well, that's another thing. Back to like self-improvement.
Right.
I've learned a lot about eating, and like if I can like cut back on a few things because of like health wise, not because diet culture, then I'm gonna do it. So like there's certain things I'm not gonna skimp on. I tried the whole spaghetti squash pasta. When my pasta bites me back, I don't want it.
No, whole wheat pasta belongs.
Why would you say that?
In the garbage. Like
that is one of my trauma meals.
Shut
Why
the
would
factory
you tell me that?
down. Shut the factory down.
That is one of my trauma meals. I don't know why you would mention that to me.
Protein pasta.
Just
if you're gonna try
just
eat it.
I haven't tried the chickpea pasta. I'm kind of intrigued though. Have you tried it?
I tried it. I don't like.
Because of the pasta or because of the sauce?
It tastes like chickpeas.
Well,
like the actual pasta itself.
Oh.
I don't like that. Like, and I think maybe it's just the.
Have you seen people put hummus in pasta? Like make it a cream sauce?
I'm not entertaining that.
Disgusting.
I'm not entertaining that. I can't. Like, I just started liking hummus like 5 seconds ago.
She doesn't really even like hummus like that.
No, I do like it now. Don't knock my progress.
You like chocolate hummus, which is yuck.
Yummy. I love it.
Chocolate hummus is nasty.
And I know for all the real hummus like makers, eaters.
What?
I know chocolate hummus is like a sin, but it's good. I'm sorry. I didn't invent it. I just ate it.
Yucky.
Okay, moving on. Anyways, how did we get there again? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I don't know.
But
sorry, guys.
Self-improvement. Very
important. Eat your foods. Do what you want.
Eat your whatever. Try new things.
Be yourself. Be who you are for your pride. Okay?
Moving
on. Weird fun facts about us. You know we have a lot of birthday twins or triplets in our life.
Right. And what is a birthday twin or triplet, you may ask? It is somebody.
That,
it's 2 people, 2 groups, same birthday. Very crazy. And you're just like, okay, who cares? Like, whatever. But no, you guys, we know so many.
So many.
Like, it's actually freaky. It's like
we have
really
9
freaky.
pairs of people that are the same birthday. If we're going down the list of months.
Right.
March.
No, it's more now. We recounted. It's 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. 14?
14.
So in March we have 4. Because March is like crazy birthdays.
Right.
In May, we have 1, which is me. My birthday, but I don't really count that because like my birthday is about me. But
right, obviously. But there are other people who we know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
June we have 2.
Yep.
In July we have 1. August we have 1. September we have 1. October we have 3. This one's weird because there's 3 pairs, but then there's a triplet in there.
Yeah.
Freaky. And then
crazy.
November we have 1, but November that one's
funny.
Really funny.
That one is a story. So November.
Take it away.
So as you guys may know, I went to college. And
what?
Another fun fact about me is I'm a summer baby. What? Who would have thought that? I don't know. But it's to the point where like I'm a summer baby, but I'm always the summer baby that's like early, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. Like the last one in my friend group to like turn the age that needs to be turned. Well, actually, Gabby's last one. Shout out to Gabby. But
you're older than Gabby?
Yeah. Gabby's the 5th of September.
I don't know why that never clicked. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
And Ash. But anyways, moving on.
Right.
Shout out to Ash. But so my birthday would always shout out to Ash and Gabby. But yes, my birthday would always be like right at that weird section. Right. So it's like when everyone's like turning 21 and like all the big birthdays like 18, whatever, I'm still behind. Like she's everyone's
like, girl, I'll
enjoying
see
the summer. Right. Everyone's enjoying the day of summer. And I have another story about that one, but whatever. Everyone's enjoying summer, not me. So my junior year of college, I was like, this sucks. And what really solidified how horrible it was my family and I decided to go to NOLA for like Christmas, New Year's, like one year. And it's me and my brother and sister are older than me by like 9 and 10 years. So big gap.
Right.
So while they're outside, we're like, let's all go out. So my mom is like sleeping. We decide to go out on the town. I can't get in anywhere. I'm 19 years old vibe. So what we would do is I would stand outside. Meanwhile, my brother and sister would like flip flop. Like my sister would go into a club for like 30 minutes and then come outside, switch with my brother, and then he'll go inside for like 30 minutes and then just keep flip flopping. And I remember being miserable, and I had to be the DD, and I'm like, this stinks. Sucks. I'm never going through this again. So I came back home, and then I was like, I need to get a fake ID. Like I have to get one because like I'm never going through that again. Like I can't. So shout out to Katie.
Because fake IDs are illegal. So we're like, well, I just need an ID.
Right. And this is the other thing too, is like the way that fake IDs used to be doing, like they did in the movies or the early 90s, whatever, is like a literal fake ID. Like, no. When I say a fake ID, like you said, it's a real ID. It's just somebody else, you know? And so I was like, I just need one of those.
Right.
Cool. So Katie and I were friends. That was like the first like year of our friendship. And she was like, oh my God, I know someone who would be perfect. And I'm like, really?
Really?
This girl goes and she's like, yeah, this girl, we went to elementary school together. I haven't spoken to her since, but
since elementary school.
We're in college. And she's like, but I could just ask her. I'm like, Katie, what? And she's like, yeah. DMs this girl, hey, I have a friend that looks like you and she needs a fake. Like, can she buy yours off of you? And the girl's just like, yeah. And I was like, what just happened? So I literally like Zelled this girl like $50 or whatever. And then had her ID shipped over to Katie's house. And literally that's how I got my fake ID. So it's funny though, because I remember looking at it. I had to memorize it.
Because people would ask you. When's your birthday?
The good thing. Right. And it was November 5th. And then it was funny. I'm like, that's my mom's birthday. So I was like, oh my God, I'm a birthday twin with my mom. Not me, but me. It's like, she lived on I passed her down once I turned of age. I literally used it for a couple months because I turned 21 like not that much longer.
Right. Funny. And also shout out to Florida and racism because that girl looked nothing like you.
Nothing. But she was black. And like I always knew if I was going to any white bouncer or whatever, I'm like, I'm gooch.
Right.
But when there was a black bouncer, I'd be like, oh my God.
You're like, guys, we're not getting in today.
I'm gonna shake. I'm shaking a little bit, and they would always do this. This is exactly what they'd be like.
Right.
Go in. He doesn't give a damn. He's getting paid like $10 an hour. Like
I always hate the ones that like take their job way too seriously.
They're flashing like or they're flashing like in your face. Be like,
or like when they look at you, they look at their and you're like, and like. At that point, I never tried to get in anywhere I wasn't allowed to go. Like, I never had a fake. I never had anything. But when I was allowed, that's when I got the most flack. Because I'm like, they're like, this isn't your real ID. I'm like,
literally.
Oh my God. Yes, it is. What do you want me to do? Call my mom? She's sleeping.
Right.
You want me to wake up my mother right now? And
also,
then they would be like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, fuck off.
No. I will never forget Alyssa, Angie's sister, went out one night and she was fully 21 and they literally took her ID away and cut it in front of her and literally took it away, the whole 9 yards. Called the police. They just damaged property, federal property. Like, you're going to get a misdemeanor for that.
Right.
So, if that ever happens to you where you're out and they're like, that's not your ID and they cut it, call the cops. They're not allowed to do that. It's illegal.
That's crazy.
Literally illegal.
So you have to go get a new ID?
Yeah. They cut up her driver's license right there. And she was like 22, 21. Like, it was crazy.
That's insane.
Ugh.
The worst is like when I dye my hair and like my ID picture is like when I was 15 years old. I won't get a new one until like I legally change my name when I get married. Like, why can't we change our picture? That's so annoying. So from 15 years old to now, yeah, a bitch looks a little different.
One might think.
So that's when they're like, I don't see it. I'm like, yes, I have blonde highlights, okay? Like, You ever heard of
and
color?
Yes, I'm also not a spring chicken like that.
Right. My eyes have gone apart. Like, I got fatter. Sorry. It's so annoying.
No, it's literally so frustrating. But this is it.
To wrap it up.
And reach the time. It's wrap up time.
Wrap up time. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Jenn,
meow, meow, meow.
Give it to us. What are your... Well, obviously, clear the air in the room. This is not... We're not recording on her actual birthday. It's releasing on her birthday.
How can you tell them?
Yes. So, Jenn, what are your birthday plans? I know you probably don't have plans yet, but wouldn't you tell the class a vibe, a feel of what you wanted to do?
Absolutely. Thank you, darling. Honestly, this birthday, I don't know what it is, but it's just really giving like a solo vibe. Like, I think I've done a lot of like the big and like party and like, you know, whatever. And I really just want to keep it like chill and like to myself. I don't know. I feel like it's fitting into the theme of like this next year, you know, thinking about like this is how I set the birthday is gonna, you know, morph the season. This is giving the year of me. Like it does every year. But this year is like really giving the year of me. So I'm like, I think I need to like set the tone and just be like, okay, we're gonna do all the things Jenn loves by herself.
Right.
And vibe.
You know what? I think you should go that little sailboat you did. I think you should do that again.
So fun. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Why did I not think about that?
You can go get a chicken Caesar wrap.
So I got it from Milano Market.
It wasn't good? Did you get the fried? You got the crispy or the grilled?
Grilled.
That's
I don't like breaded chicken like that. It wasn't good, and it felt like the leafy greens felt like collard greens. Like I don't like. It didn't.
Did you get it ordered or did you go there?
Ordered, delivered. I'm not waiting in that line. Are you crazy?
Well, that's again where you messed up. Maybe it's a different experience. We'll see. One day.
I won't test it out. I'm not waiting 40 minutes in line for a sandwich. Like you got me messed up. You got me bent on that one.
Well, go get you a turkey club, a BLT, all the things.
That I will do.
So, as we finish here, what would you say is your birthday song?
So, everyone, like, obviously, you got the classics. Like, happy birthday to you. Yeah, whatever, boring. Selena Gomez, Birthday.
Ooh.
Tell them that it's my birthday when I party like that. Fire song. And underrated pop. Underrated
so
pop.
Good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, another birthday song, but I think this is just my Leo song, is Conceited by Remy Ma.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Listen to it right now.
I'm conceited. I got a reason.
And I look too good to be It's Leo season. You need to be a little conceited.
Conceited, okay?
So
even if you're not a Leo,
it doesn't enjoy
get into it. Ooh.
So good, so wonderful. What is your birthday song?
My birthday song says nothing about birthdays.
Not at all.
Not at all. And you know what? Up until like last week, I thought it did. And when we were talking about it, and I was like, maybe it doesn't. Maria, I'm Drunk by Travis Scott. And Justin Bieber.
Let's get drunk.
It's so good. It's just like a vibe. It's just like, call your friends, let's get drunk. What?
Yeah.
Call your friends.
Let's get drunk.
It's a great song. Listen to it on the first time on the plane to London.
Yeah, we did.
And it was a vibe. And I loved it. And I fell in love. And every year on my birthday, that's the song I play.
That's a song. It has to be played.
Right.
Has to be played. But yeah, thank you guys for ringing in my birthday.
Guys, say happy birthday to Jennifer. If you see a post on her Instagram, she didn't make it.
No, I didn't.
Uncle Besties did that. Not Jennifer.
Absolutely. Our virtual assistant.
Our social media coordinator did that. Not Jennifer.
Right. But no, honestly, this birthday is iconic. Number one, this is the first birthday I get spent with Uncle Besties.
Oh, cute.
Fun. No, I'm really just excited. And
I'm excited for you. Happy birthday. Happy 24th. Happy to cheers to another year of life. I love ya.
I love
you. Keep growing. Here's to many more birthdays together. We'll talk about that at a different time of how many birthdays we've spent together. But
right. Oh my God. We have spent a lot of birthdays together.
Girl. We'll talk about that.
That's loading.
Just loading. Just to give you guys a little sneak peekers here. Jennifer and I's anniversary. It's a big anniversary is coming up here. And we're going to share it with you guys.
We absolutely are.
But yeah, our anniversary is coming up. I won't tell you the number, but it's a big one.
And I can't wait for that story. Genuinely.
But yeah, happy birthday, Jen. Here's to many more birthdays together.
Thank you.
Here's to so many memories. Love ya. Keep growing up. And keep growing and evolving.
Keep aging and thriving and slaying all day.
As a birthday shout out, you can follow Jennifer on her at Jen Chalk. You can follow me at Kalian_Dominguez. You can follow
us
on Call Besties on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, on everywhere you listen to podcasts. We are there. Love ya.
We gotta go. Love chatting with you.
Bye.